They told you it's over, that this is as far as you'll ever go, that your life, your dreams, your very existence was never meant to rise. They said the system was too heavy, the game was too rigged, the hill was too steep, and you too broken. But they forgot something. They forgot the fire that lives inside a soul that has nothing left to lose. They forgot that pain, when harnessed, becomes power, and that silence, when endured, becomes strength. So hear this now. You may be tired. You may be broke. You may be bleeding. But do not quit. Poverty doesn't just steal your money. It steals your time, your confidence, your sense of control. You wake up and wonder if today will be different. But it looks like yesterday. Same hunger, same pressure, same noise in your head. Bills piling, stomach empty. Dreams are distant, and no one seems to care. You look around, and it feels like the world is moving on without you. Like you've been left behind, abandoned in a storm you didn't start. But here's what they don't see. You're still standing. That alone is a victory. You are not weak, you are weathered. You're not lazy. You're not lost. You're fighting a war every single day just to stay afloat. And yet you rise. You face the world with worn shoes and a spine made of iron. You carry burdens no one else sees. Raising kids alone, working 3 jobs, hiding your tears behind a fake smile. If they walked a single mile in your shoes, they'd crumble. Because it's not weakness that lives in poverty. It's endurance. It's courage. It's survival. So don't you dare believe the lie that says you're not enough. You are enough. You've always been. Do not quit, because someone needs you to keep going. There's someone watching you. A child, a sibling, a friend. Someone who's looking at your fight and learning what it means to stand tall in chaos. You may not see it yet, but your struggle is teaching someone else how to survive. Your pain has purpose. Your path has meaning. Your scars are maps that lead to strength. Do not quit, because quitting doesn't just end your journey. It silences your legacy. And you were not born to be silent. You were born to roar. The world isn't fair, but that's not the end of the story. Let's not sugarcoat it. The world isn't fair. Opportunities don't land evenly. Some are born with gold. Others are born fighting to earn every drop of water. But here's what's true. Unfair beginnings don't decide final chapters. You have something the rich will never understand. Hunger, not the kind that fades with food, but the kind that burns in your soul. The kind that pushes you to keep going even when your legs give out. The kind that whispers to you when the world screams no. The kind that will one day fuel your rise. This moment is not the end, it's the edge. They walk past you like you don't exist, like your pain doesn't count, like your effort is small. They see your clothes. They hear your accent. They judge the neighborhood you're from, the job you do, the struggles you carry, and they call it failure. They call it laziness. But listen, you are not invisible. You are not less. You are not the mistake they try to label you as. You are the backbone of this world. You are the one who keeps moving when everything says stop. You are the hands that clean, the feet that walk, the voice that prays at midnight when no one hears. And that strength no money can buy. Shame is a lie, dignity is yours. They want you to feel ashamed. Ashamed for using food stamps. Ashamed for working 2 jobs and still struggling. Ashamed for riding the bus or wearing hand-me-downs. But hear me, poverty is not shameful. Survival is not shameful. Doing what you must to stay alive is not shameful. Quitting would be, but you haven't. Dignity isn't found in riches. It's found in waking up and facing the world when it's breaking your back. It's found in love that never quits. It's found in fighting battles no one applauds. Your dignity is not something anyone can take. It's who you are, and it's time you walk like you know it. You're already a fighter. You've made it through things most people couldn't even imagine. Nights without food, days without hope, weeks filled with rejection, debt, betrayal, and fear. But look at you, still breathing, still trying, still showing up. That makes you a fighter. That makes you unstoppable. It doesn't matter how many times you fall. It matters that you keep getting back up, even when you're tired, even when you don't know what's next. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. The world will try to break you, let it try. The world will test you. It will throw walls in your way. It will call you names. It will try to bury your light with doubt, with bills, with fear. But let it try, because what the world doesn't know is that fire only purifies gold. Pressure creates diamonds. Pain produces power. And the deeper your struggle, the stronger your spirit. The darker your night, the brighter your dawn. So don't curse the fire. Walk through it. Let it shape you. Let it carve strength into your bones. You're not being destroyed. You're being refined. The lie of not me. Maybe you think, it's too late for me. I've made too many mistakes. People like me don't make it. Stop. Those are lies you were taught by a broken system, by tired people, by voices who gave up on themselves. But you are not them. You are not your past. You are not your neighborhood. You are not your failures. You are potential in human form. You are the plot twist in your family story. You are the answer to a prayer whispered generations ago. And the moment you start believing that, everything begins to change. Do not quit because the story isn't finished. You may not be where you want to be, but that doesn't mean you'll stay there. Every storm passes. Every night ends. Every winter fades into spring. Your pain today is preparing you for purpose tomorrow. Your discipline today is building a life you haven't even seen yet. Your small steps, your quiet battles, your hidden victories, they're stacking, building, becoming. You're not stuck. You're growing. And when the breakthrough finally comes, you'll look back at these moments and realize you were never losing. You were learning how to rise. Right now, it feels like you're at the end, but you're not. You're at the edge. And do you know what lives on the edge? Breakthrough, clarity, resurrection. This is not the time to lay down. This is the time to rise with trembling hands and tired eyes and say, I'm not done yet. This pain won't break me. I don't know how, but I will find a way. You don't need all the answers. You just need to keep walking. One more day, one more prayer, one more moment of courage. Because breakthrough doesn't come to those who are stronger. It comes to those who refuse to quit. Poverty is a training ground, not a life sentence. Most people think poverty is a curse. But sometimes poverty is preparation. Preparation for a future so big. It demands your soul be hardened in the fire of struggle. You're not being punished. You're being prepared. Because when you've had nothing, you learn to fight for everything. You don't waste it. You don't quit. You don't fold under pressure. Because pressure is all you've ever known. That's why people who rise from the bottom don't just win. They dominate. Because they were trained in survival before success ever showed up. Everything you need is already in you. You don't need $1 million loan. You don't need the perfect conditions. You don't need permission. What you need, you already have. The will to rise. The fire to keep going. The imagination to dream beyond the walls they built around you. People forget some of the greatest minds, the boldest leaders, the richest spirits came from nothing. They didn't wait for an opportunity. They created it. You can too. Real stories, real rise. They said he'd never make it. Too poor, too uneducated, too black, too forgotten. But he kept going. And now his name is on buildings. His voice is on stage. And he never forgot where he came from. She raised 3 kids in one room, scrubbed floors with her hands bleeding. But she built an online business, brick by digital brick. And now she employs others like her. That's legacy. These aren't fairy tales. They're real. And if it can happen to them, it can happen to you. Your environment doesn't decide your destiny. Maybe you were born into chaos. Maybe your street is loud with sirens, broken glass, and abandoned dreams. But you're not your zip code. You are not the broken promises around you. Some of the most powerful people in history came from silence, from pain, from dirt floors and empty fridges. Because the environment might shape your view, but it doesn't shape your worth. You decide what your life becomes. And your past? It can either define you or fuel you. Turn pain into purpose. Take every sleepless night, every humiliation, every closed door, every insult, every empty wallet, every you'll never make it, and build with it. Let pain be your blueprint. Let rejection be your hammer. Let failure be your teacher. Let hunger be your engine. You don't need revenge. You don't need validation. You just need to become the person they never saw coming. That's how you win. Not with noise, but with results. Do not quit, because you haven't even begun yet. You think you've seen how far you can go? You haven't. You've only scratched the surface of your strength. You've only tasted a drop of your power. There's more in you, more resilience, more genius, more love, more fire. You weren't born to just survive. You were born to shake this world, to break cycles, to build legacies, to prove that even from the gutter, greatness can rise. The fight is within. The biggest battle you will ever face is not outside. It's not the bills, the bad breaks, or the critics. It's inside your mind. The voices that say, you're not good enough. You'll never make it. Why bother? These are the hardest battles because they come from inside you. But here's the truth. You have the power to change the story in your head. You can silence the doubt. You can rewrite the script. Choose yourself every day. Every morning you get a choice. Give in to the weight of yesterday's failures. Or rise and say, today I choose me. It's not easy. It takes strength. It takes discipline. But when you choose yourself daily, your self-worth grows. Your dreams grow. Your life changes. You're not waiting for someone to save you. You're not waiting for a sign. You are your own revolution. Become the person poverty tried to destroy. Poverty doesn't just steal money. It steals hope. It steals dreams. It steals identity. But it cannot steal your soul unless you let it. Rise and become the person poverty tried to break. Let it see your fire, your determination, your refusal to be small. Wear your scars like armor. Carry your pain like a badge of honor. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. And every day you stand, you win. Walk in confidence, even when broke. You might not have money. You might not have a perfect outfit. You might not have a fancy car or a big house, but you have something money can't buy. Presence, self-respect, confidence. Walk like you belong. Speak like you're a leader. Carry yourself like you're already on top, because the world responds to how you show up, not what's in your wallet. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Every day you don't quit, you get closer. Every tear, every struggle, every setback, it's all preparing you. Breakthrough doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It comes quietly, suddenly, in a moment you least expect. But when it comes, you'll be ready, because you never quit, because you never gave up, because you believed in yourself when no one else did. So right now, no matter where you are, no matter how hard it is, hear this loud and clear. Do not quit. Do not give up. Your story is not over. You are stronger than your struggles. You are more powerful than your pain. You are destined for greatness. Rise up, stand tall, keep moving forward. And one day, you will look back and say, I didn't quit. I made it. Your time is now. The hardest days you faced were not meant to break you. They were meant to build you. Every struggle was a stepping stone. Every no was a push toward a bigger yes. Your breakthrough is not a matter of if. It's a matter of when. And that is when it is now. Right now, at this moment, you have the power to take one step forward. Small steps build giants. You don't have to fix everything today. You don't have to solve all your problems at once. Greatness is built on small victories. Waking up early, learning something new, saying no to what drains you, saying yes to what fuels your dreams. Every small step adds up. Every little choice shapes your destiny. Keep moving, even if it's slow. Slow progress beats no progress. You cannot walk this journey alone. Find those who believe in you, who encourage you, who challenge you to be better. Cut out the voices that drain you. Ignore the ones that say you can't. Hold close the ones who remind you that you can and will. Your environment matters. So build one that lifts you higher. Your story will inspire others. Remember, your fight is bigger than you. Your story is a beacon for those still struggling. Your courage is a light for those lost in the dark. When you refuse to quit, you don't just save yourself. You save generations to come. Your legacy will be one of hope, power, and unbreakable will. Believe in your unseen strength. Right now, you might feel weak. You might feel broken. You might feel invisible. But deep inside, you are a force waiting to explode. A storm ready to rise. A light ready to shine. Believe in that unseen strength. Trust your journey. And never, ever quit. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes. Do not quit, because the world needs your story. Because your dreams are worth fighting for. Because you are unstoppable. Rise. Fight. Win. Your time is now.